There's a small habit that most people never notice. It does not look powerful. It does not look special, but it quietly decides who wins and who loses in life. This habit is simple. It is the habit of doing things even when you don't feel like doing them. Most people only act when they feel motivated. When they feel excited, they work. When they feel tired, they stop. When things are easy, they move forward. When things are hard, they step back. But winners are different. They don't wait for feelings. They don't wait for the perfect mood. They act anyway, even when it feels boring, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels difficult. That is the hidden habit, and it changes everything. Think about a simple daily situation. Someone decides to improve their life. They make a plan, wake up early, exercise, learn something new, work on their goals. At the beginning, everything feels good. They feel motivated. They feel strong. They follow the plan for a few days, maybe even a few weeks. But then something changes. One day, they feel tired. They think, I will skip today. The next day, they feel lazy. They say, I will start again tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes. But the energy is gone. The habit is broken. Slowly, they return to their old life. Not because they are weak, but because they followed their feelings. Now imagine another person in the same situation. They also feel tired. They also feel lazy. They also have bad days. But they have one small difference. They don't listen to their feelings. They follow their decision. They wake up even when they don't want to. They work even when it feels boring. They continue even when there is no excitement. Some days they do less. Some days they move slowly. But they don't stop. They keep going. At first, both people look the same. Both started with the same energy. Both had the same goals. But after some time, the difference becomes clear. One person keeps restarting. The other keeps progressing. One person depends on motivation. The other depends on discipline. And slowly, their lives move in completely different directions. This is how winners are created. Not by talent alone, not by luck, but by a simple, repeated action. Doing what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. The truth is, feelings are not stable. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel weak. If your actions depend on feelings, your life will always go up and down. You will never build consistency. And without consistency, nothing grows. But when you build this hidden habit, everything changes. You stop asking, do I feel like doing this? You start saying, this must be done. And you do it, again and again. At first, it feels hard. Your mind will resist. It will give excuses. It will try to pull you back. But if you continue, something powerful happens. The resistance becomes smaller. The action becomes easier. And slowly, discipline becomes your identity. You no longer depend on motivation. You become reliable. You become stable. You become someone who shows up. And this is where real success begins. Because success is not one big action. It is many small actions done every day, quietly, consistently, without drama. In the long term, this habit creates a huge gap. The person who waits for motivation keeps starting and stopping. Years pass, but their progress stays small. The person who acts without feelings builds momentum. Even small steps add up. Days turn into months. Months turn into years. And suddenly, they are far ahead. People may look at them and say, they are lucky, but they don't see the truth. They don't see the boring days. They don't see the struggle. They don't see the discipline. That is why it is called a hidden habit. It works quietly, but its results are loud. If you want to change your life, start here. Do not wait to feel ready. Do not wait to feel confident. Do not wait for the perfect time. Start when it feels uncomfortable. Continue when it feels boring. Persist when it feels difficult. Because winners are not the ones who always feel strong. Winners are the ones who act even when they feel weak. In the end, the difference is simple. Losers follow their feelings. Winners follow their decisions. And that one small habit quietly decides everything.